Hello and welcome to Global Culture. My name is Cindy and I'll be your host. This is a brand new production by Ebo Media focused on globalization and diversity in politics, economics, and culture in the area and around the world. Today I'm excited to have our guest, Akinwale Ajomu. He's a Bowie resident, a community leader in the African community, and a motivational speaker, also an entrepreneur. Welcome, Akinwale.
Thank you.
Uh,
Pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much. My name again is Akinwale Ojomo. I live in Bowie, at the same time originally from Nigeria. Moved into the United States over 10 years ago and interested to know more about the life in America and especially the politics, economics, and at the same time the social life.
So while you've been in Bowie for a little while, you can tell me, do you see a need for a program like this?
Yes, absolutely. And the Bowie, city of Bowie, I think they've done tremendous work in the diversity nature of the increasing number of people, immigrants in the area, and the different events they've been having in terms of international shows, and actually they have the diversity committee in the city as well. That shows the commitment, and the introduction of this show, Global Culture, is actually to complement what they've been doing to give information not only for Americans living here to know about other people from around the world, also from people coming into the country to know how life is here, from the political participation, the economic, and at the same time living together in harmony.
Okay, all right. Well, tell me a little bit about some of the community work that you've done.
Well, thank you very much. In our community leadership role, we've been able to reach out to the different immigrant community and organization to help them in harnessing some of the resources. Number one, the last census that was held in 2010, we brought some of the census officials, most of the organizations, the churches, the Islamic community, to let them understand the purpose of census and that they need to be counted.
Yes.
Right. At the same time, the need, because in terms of that's what the cities, the county, the government we use to provide services for them.
Yes,
So
it's
that was one of.
very important.
Thank you. So that was one of the key programs that we have in last year. At the same time, we try to really liaise between the officials and the people as well to let them know, number one, in terms of the police department, in terms of the civic responsibility, the different services by the different cities. It's important that people need to understand this and know where to go.
Yes.
For instance, I know the city of Bowie has a lot of tremendous services for the people living here. And for instance, the city of Bowie Senior Center, a lot of some of the immigrants as well, they are in their senior ages, so they should be able to know that this type of services to make them well and healthy.
Yes. Do you think you were successful in your the census program that you had going on?
Absolutely, we have a great feedback from the different city the officials who we work with, because we through their website have to have them talk every Sunday at different times, go to some of these churches, talk with their different leadership, their pastors, so the importance of census, and encourage their congregation to go out there, because it's very, very important. The perception of the immigrant about census is kind of different, so we use that opportunity to tell them that they need to be out and be counted.
Yes.
Number one, either they are in this country in a legal format or illegally, that it's important for them to be counted, so that will really affect how services are provided for them.
Well, thank you for all your community service work.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk about how does this tie into the environment?
Thank you very much. The environment is increasingly diverse, and we found that also from the census. So with that in mind, what we're trying to do is to create that awareness and give the information to the city officials about the different change in the demographics of the environment we live in. And for instance, in the police department, we can say that the need for them to understand more of the diverse environment will help them in doing their job more effectively and more efficiently. Because for them to police correctly, they need to know the population they are serving. So we believe along the line that the understanding of this information and interfacing some of these different government departments will go a long way to make sure that they understand the population.
Yes.
And that will go a long way to make sure that they have well effective policing.
That's a great way to bridge the gap between the officials and the residents.
Excellent.
It's a great way.
Thank you.
Well, I know you're a motivational speaker and also an entrepreneur, and I wanted to know if you had any motto that you live by, any words that you want to share with our viewers.
Absolutely, yes. This past January, there are two people actually I'm going to mention. One of them is Dr. Martin Luther King, whose birthday was celebrated this past month. At the same time, President J.F. Kennedy, whose 58th inauguration was celebrated as well. And as a matter of fact, it shows how powerful these two individuals have been able to impact the world. And the reading about them and understanding the call they made to be able to have people reach out in terms of the equality and in terms of it's not only for Americans. Yes. Their wars have gone through all over the world, and that's has been very important to me, and I believe other people have took a lot of clue from their effort, and they were not like 90 years old people. They were young, vibrant, visionary leaders who were able to see, and their words actually are very relevant to what we are living at right now. And I must say, at the same time, as we talk about diversity, I think we're in the month of February, whereby we celebrate the Black History Month. This is important about celebrating our differences and similarities, because it's important like in the workplace, in the community we live in, because of this changing demographics, and the use of the internet has made the world a very smaller place right now. So people can access and know more about your neighbor, know more about the people you work with, and that will go a long way to make them not only more productive and live peacefully amongst us.
Absolutely. Well, I see you as one of those young visionaries as well. Hopefully we can use this program to build a relationship with all different cultures. We're all the same. We just have a little bit of different background.
Absolutely, and that's essentially what we're trying to do with the global culture, to be able to have people from different backgrounds and share their experience in America. Talk about the American dream at the same time, and the effect of their experience in America as what they are taking back to their home countries. That will go a long way to create an harmonious relationship.
Yes.
Between Americans and people around the world.
And hopefully eventually world peace.
Absolutely. It's very important.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us today. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much. Before I leave, I have a final word for the viewers out there that please join the Global Culture. It's going to be an interesting program to talk about different things. For your questions, I will be bringing different guests, and I'm very happy to be on today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, before we go, I have a few announcements. In addition to Fashion Week in New York, there are going to be a lot of different countries, different cultures, a lot of different fashion. So if you're in the area, go ahead and check that out next week. New York City, Lincoln Center. Also, there's an exhibition at the National Geographic in Washington, D.C. called I Am African American, and that starts February 2nd. For more information, you can check it out on the National Geographic's website. Again, thank you for tuning in to Global Culture. My name is Cindy, and I've been your host. Thank you for sticking with me. This is a brand new production of Ebo Media, focused on globalization and diversity in politics, economics, and culture in this area and around the world.